Welcome to the Holy Night number 3, the living voice within. This sacred night carries the energetic blueprint for the month of March, a month that invites movement, curiosity, and connection. Where the first nights were about arrival and anchoring, this night opens the realm of perception. I am Sylvia, your host, guide and sister on this sacred cosmic and inner journey of magic. March is the month where inner awareness begins to seek expression. Thoughts stir, questions arise, and the inner world starts to reach outward. Energetically, this night corresponds with the third astrological house, the house of communication, learning, and the living exchange between inner and outer worlds. It is all about perception and inner dialogue. The third house governs how you experience reality through the mind. Not the analytical, problem-solving mind, but the perceptive mind. It relates to how you interpret life, how you communicate, how you listen, and how you relate to your own inner voice. This house is asking you, what stories do I tell myself about the world, and are they still true? March often brings subtle restlessness, a desire to understand, to name things, to make sense of what is shifting inside. This holy night energy invites you to gently observe. How do I speak to myself in moments of uncertainty, curiosity, or even change? Your inner dialogue shapes your outer experience far more than you may realize. This holy night is supported by the fixed star Castor, one of the twin stars in the Gemini constellation. Castor carries the archetype of the dual mind, logic and intuition, reason and imagination, thinking and sensing. Castor teaches us that intelligence is not singular. There are many ways of knowing. When the energy of Castor is activated, life may highlight contradictions, inner dialogues, or multiple perspectives existing at once. Rather than choosing sides, Castor is asking you, can you allow complexity without forcing certainty? This star invites flexibility, the capacity to hold more than one truth at the same time. In the field of the gene keys, the gene key number 3 is corresponding with this holy night energy, and the theme is from chaos to innovation. Gene key 3 speaks directly to creative emergence. As its shadow, it expresses as chaos, like confusion, mental overload, or even the feeling that nothing quite fits yet. But chaos is not disorder. It is potential in motion. As its gift, Gene Key 3 becomes innovation, like new ideas or fresh perspectives, or even creative solutions that arise from uncertainty. This Gene Key 3 teaches us that clarity is not always the starting point. Sometimes, clarity is the result of staying present in the unknown. Here is the Holy Night asking us, can I remain curious when my mind does not yet have answers? Innovation is born when chaos is allowed and not resisted. In the area of the human design gates, Gate 3 is corresponding with the energy of the Holy Night number 3, and its theme is ordering the new. Gate number 3 in human design carries the frequency of new beginnings finding form. It governs the moment where something unfamiliar attempts to organize itself into coherence. This gate teaches us patience with beginnings, acceptance of awkwardness, and trust in natural timing. Gate number 3 also reminds us that the early stages of any new cycle are often messy, and that this messiness is not failure. It is a part of the creative process. On this holy night, you can reflect, where am I expecting clarity too soon? Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to allow your thoughts to be unfinished. If you want to enhance this Holy Night 3 energy, you can work with a wonderful essential oil, and it is the oil Peppermint for mental freshness. Peppermint is a clarifying and refreshing oil, and this oil is also called a buoyant heart. Energetically, it supports mental clarity, alertness, and clearing stagnant thought patterns. Peppermint brings a gentle wake-up to the mind, without overwhelming it. It also brings joy and buoyancy to the heart and soul. It also reminds us that life can be happy, and we do not have to be controlled by fear. You may use peppermint to inhale it consciously, or diffuse it lightly, or even apply a diluted drop to the temples or back of the neck. When using this wonderful oil, you can ask yourself, what wants to be seen differently? The archetypal energy of this holy night number 3 is the messenger. And the messenger moves between worlds, the inner world and the outer world, through thought and expression, and through intuition and language. This archetypal energy is teaching us to have conscious communication, to listen as deeply as speaking, and honoring the power of words. The messenger knows that language creates reality, and that silence too is a form of communication. With this archetypal energy, this holy night invites awareness, like, what messages am I sending to myself and to others? For this special holy night number 3, I created a beautiful mantra for you. Allow these words to gently repattern your inner dialogue. I listen to my inner voice with curiosity and kindness. I allow new perspectives to emerge in their own time. I trust the intelligence of becoming. Let this mantra soften the mind rather than sharpen it. As holy night number 3 unfolds, you may notice increased mental activity, vivid dreams, or insights. Do not rush to interpret them. March is a month of movement, but movement does not require certainty. I thank you for walking this sacred path with me. If this transmission spoke to your heart, I warmly invite you to subscribe, like, or even share this episode with someone who longs to come home to their own sacred journey, walking the bridge between years. Tomorrow we enter the holy night number 4, where the theme of home, emotional safety, and inner belonging begins to open. Until then, let your mind rest and openness. I thank you. I send you much love and Shante Ishta.